This is Henry W. Steele here. About a week ago or so, around about then, I uploaded a preview video and I showed you some charts with a line on it, on each chart. And I'm going to go ahead and explain to you what's up with that. If we look at this chart here, this is 2003. Scroll to the next chart, it's 2004. See, it's 2005. Here's 2006, so the year right there. Then 2007, 2008. As you can see, each chart advances by 1 year. 2009. And there's 2010. You can barely see it right there. And, of course, 2011, 2012. And then the most recent, of course, is 2013. Now, what do all these charts have in common? Well, first off, all the charts are the S&P 500 cash index. All the charts are candlestick daily charts. And all the charts have a single vertical line that shows the time frame of what I like to call the Venus effect. Now, the Venus effect is what happens to the S&P 500 when geocentric Venus moves to 6 degrees Pisces. The effect, all astrological things being equal, is when Venus reaches 6 degrees Pisces, the market tends to move up for about a week. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less. Because, like I said, all things being equal, other astrological effects can have an effect on the market where it increases, where it continues to go up for longer than about a week. Other times it can be about less than a week. Almost always it will go up at least a little bit. A lot of the times, if there's negative effects involved also, it will go sideways as opposed to going down. But the other thing to keep in mind is what happens to Venus, or what happens if Venus goes retrograde while it's in Pisces. The 2009 chart is a very good example of that. In fact, the 2009 chart is the only chart out of all the ones that I showed you where Venus was retrograde in Pisces. And we see that as opposed to the market moving up, the market just moved down strongly for over a week actually. Now keep in mind that Venus does not have to be retrograde while it moves over the 6th degree of Pisces, the 6th degree of Pisces. It just has to be retrograde while it's in Pisces for this effect to be the opposite of what's normally going on here. The Venus effect happens about once a year because geocentric Venus takes in the neighborhood of a year or so to go around the zodiac. So it's something to mark on your calendars and keep an eye on because it can help you forecast the S&P a little bit better, maybe help your trading out hopefully. And it can give you a help at least once a year or so. It's one of the many different things that you can learn about and keep track of to help your forecasting. Now let's go ahead and look at these charts over again really quickly. We'll see here that in 2003, the Venus effect happened right here, which means Venus was at 6 degrees Pisces right about here, and then the market moved up for about a week afterwards. It then retraced a little bit and then continued up significantly. Here in 2004, we see that the market was already moving up, but then continued to move up for about a week and then consolidated after that. 2005, again, the market was already moving up, but then the market continued to move up for right in the neighborhood of a week right after, and then moved down significantly. 2006, we see that right here, we actually had one more day down after a Venus effect, and then it moved sideways before it moved up for a little bit, and then significantly sideways again. And we had some other astrological things going on that I'm not going into in this video, because this one's just specifically about the Venus effect. Now here in 2007, we had a sideways market for the most part, a little bit of a move down, and then we moved up for 3-4 days here and then moved sideways. It's a normal Venus effect, so to speak. Here we were at a bottom, the end of a sideways bottom basically, and then we moved up decently for about a week. And here again in 2009, very beginning of 2009, we see the retrograde Venus effect where the market was moved down over a week afterwards. And we see 2010 right here, the market was starting to move up here, and they continued to move up for approximately a week or so. Please keep in mind that the Venus effect does not create turns in the market. This isn't a turn forecaster. The Venus effect is that the market will tend to move up for about a week from the point in time that Venus is at 6 degrees Pisces. So even if the market has already been going up, which we've seen in numerous charts already, the effect that it will continue to go up for about a week after that. So that can actually be helpful also. The market's moving up here, we see the Venus effect, and it continues to move up for a few days and then goes sideways before it eventually retraces down for a while, and then of course moves back up there. Here in 2012, the market had been moving up significantly before that, and the Venus effect was there to let us know that we've got at least another week or so of up, and of course the market just continued up significantly. There was a lot of other astrological stuff going on there also. And then of course the most recent chart here, 2013, the market was just past the bottom here. It actually had a very small retracement day right there, and then the Venus effect helped push the market back up and continued to move up for a while after that, about a week, until it started moving significantly sideways for a month and a half or so there. So now you know what the Venus effect is. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give a thumbs up. I would appreciate that as always. This has been Henry Steele.